at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen. Better, bring a better bad because I'm bigger, better. Solo single, selling several shows at every single second. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Kinda came and crushed the competition, hope they get the message. Look, living it fast, spinning my M in the bag. I never go slow, thinking I'll crash. End up a thing in the past, they know I won't though. Big fish catching me, they gon' need a bigger boat. Ironic how the world.
All right, welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. All right, let's do this.
I'm a trendsetter. League of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller.
Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Friday.
Hit it dead center. Trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center.
B.O.D. Get the spell check, a fact check, and prevent errors going up. See the bent lever, jalapeno hot. Y'all just red peppers, all y'all copy copies, but I'm less.
All right, we good to go. Welcome in, everyone. How we doing? Happy Friday.
I don't need to hit the bench level, but if I do, I'm PRing to the next level. Condo flights to Lufthansa. Already know who you people fans of. Call me Big Daddy in a big body wrangler.
All right, you guys good? We got motion. What is good? What is good? The Z Gamer in the house. Let's go. Only bands in the building. All right, let's get it. What up, Positive Mind? What's good? What's good? Game time, baby. Jay Coop in the building. What's goody? What's goody? How you guys doing? Clubhouse, how you feeling? All right, let's run it. Let's run it. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Game time, baby. Game time. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys have had a good week so far and ready to close it out strong here. Oh, we got the birthday cakes flying for King Man, I'm assuming. The big two. The big two. The man's having a whole party right now. Whole party at 8 o'clock in the morning. Got his brothers, sisters. He's chilling. He's chilling. He's chilling. What up, Zach? What up, Roberto? What up, Christian? What's good? 3 Ants. Yogi in the building. What's poppin'? What up, Mason? Good to see you guys. Good to damn. My goodness. My good. Roberto. There he is. There he is. Onions for King Man, maybe, yeah? What up, Kill Shots? What's good? What's good? What up, Price Action Kev? Melon everything. Let's go. Let's go. FX Champ in the building. What's up, Tamra? Cam Jam. The Cam Jam. Let's go. What up, Sunboy Comedy? Good to see you guys. What's up, Lucas? What up? 3 Ants in the building. What's good? What up, Elijah? Ben Bennett in the house. Okay, okay. What up, Connor FX? That boy Connor FX. Let's go. What up, Leonardo? What's good? What's good? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Damn. We got some motion here today. It is Friday. It is the 23rd. Yeah, almost heading into February here, man. The Big M is in the building. What's good? What's good? All right, my Zoom is all backed up. It's all backed up now. What's good? What up, Wokey? What up? Energy in the building. What's goody? What's good? All right, well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome back to another New York Live session. Let's go ahead and get into it. We'll start with prayer, as always, and then we'll begin. You guys ready to do it? Let's run it. Father God, we thank you for this opportunity, Lord, on a Friday, Lord. We thank you for just gathering us together to be here, that we just thank you that this is even possible, that we could just link together. We thank you for bringing us together like minds, all for a divine purpose and a divine point in a divine moment. We thank you for it, Lord. I pray that you would just speak to your people today through the microphone, through me. We thank you for all the blessings that you've poured upon us, and we just ask that you would continue to go before us and make our path straight. We thank you and give you all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, let's do it. Amen. Amen. Let's rock and roll here. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we are good. It is a pleasure to be back. Let me lower the music just a little bit more. And let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So today is Friday, like I said. It is the 23rd of January, and it's another day, another opportunity for us. I mean, true opportunity for us to be patient and disciplined and take one step closer to the 8-figure, status here. So let's do that today. Can we all agree? Let's just do that today. How about you just do it today? Don't even worry about trying to get that done on Monday. Just let's get that done today, right? Today is really the main day, all right? Don't worry about Monday. We'll focus on Monday when Monday gets here. All right. Yes, sir. Kingman on the B-Day. What up, Rob? Good to see you, man. But anyways, in terms of the news and all that, so what do we got going on here today? So we do have some red folder news coming out. You got some CAD news coming out right now, which is going to be the retail sales for them. So that should actually bring in some decent volume here on gold as well. But later on, 9:45, we'll have this PMI stuff coming out as well. So that'll be a red folder, high impact news, and then we'll be in the headlines here the rest of the day when it comes to chatter on the dollar. Okay, so that's pretty much that. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on with price action. I actually have not looked at the charts since Asian session last night, so let's go ahead and do that. Let me move this chat over. Give me a heads up. Music good, or do we need to talk to me? Talk to me, man. We're good. Okay, cool. Sweet. Oh, what do we got here? Maintenance on top one? I don't know. Good. Okay, cool. All right, let's talk about Goldie here. This is the daily time frame. Let's start up here as always, and we got obviously a crazy rally going on right now with gold, right? You've been just ever since we broke out of this range with this candle, we've just been moving up non-stop here. So this is what a rally looks like, and right now we are continuing to move up. Right now we did make this top wick first. We came down, we broke the lows, I believe, then we started heading back up. We were looking for the opportunity to basically snipe that lower wick last night in the Asian session, but we just didn't get the opportunity, and nor did it play out in the Asian session last night anyway. But keep in mind, our previous candle did close with no top wick. It is Friday, right? So it is Friday, so we may get a massive pushback down here. That does tend to happen on these lovely Fridays, or hey, we might break the highs and keep it moving here. So let's go down to the lower time frames, so that way we can get a better look here on what we're anticipating. So 4-hour candle is starting to 4-hour time frame, I should say, is starting to trend now, right? So you come out the range, we move up, we retrace, we make support, we move up, we create the new high. So can we continue to retrace, right, back down into this overall zone right here to retest that, retest the previous highs there? I think that's a high probability, right, especially if we can re-break the daily low. So we do have a 4-hour closure on our side, so I am going to be most likely bearish for the session, right, until we see otherwise, or unless we get some sort of range 2 buys or whatever it is. So let's drop down to the 1 hour here. 1 hour is closing pretty strong bullish, so it looks like we do have a 1 hour support, we have a 1 hour resistance, and you do have clean range to move up here on the 1 hour, but we broke the highs and just started to struggle, right? So I don't know what that struggle is. Let's drop down to a 30-minute time frame, and let's see what's causing that rejection over here. I see some wicks over here to the left too, and a lot of times, even though on the 1 hour chart they're only wicks, on the 15 and the 30 you can see the structure there. So let's just drop down to the 30-minute real quick. And yeah, we got resistance here. So you got resistance now on the 30-minute time frame. Above that again is pretty clean. 30-minute did close bearish here. We broke the highs, we broke the lows. Let's take a look at the 15. Yeah, so I think closures back above look pretty good for the buys here. And then if you can close below probably 14, yeah, most likely 14 here, then we'll probably look for sells. But yeah, we get a 1 hour closure below. The sells are definitely on here, but let's see what happens, because the price could get a little caught up right in this range here. You do have this area as well, this area. So let's see if this plays a role at all. And probably going to lay off the sells here just because that 1 hour candle can turn around and just continue moving bullish, right? So let's wait here for what is it, 49.31. Yeah, maybe potential sells below 30 or 41 here, where you get a bullish closure followed up by a bearish closure, right? And then we can go ahead and say, okay, we got confirmations, like extra confirmation now to go into that wick fill or even down into this range here. So yeah, that's probably what I'll look for. That'll also pop up around like 9:15. So that'll be perfect timing for what we're looking for here. So yeah, let's see if we can get that. Other than that, the buys above 40 actually look really clean too. So that's pretty much what I'll be looking at here. So buys above 40 coming up into like 58, 59 here, all clean range for it just makes good trading range right here, right? So this looks very good. I think what I'll do is I'll keep myself out of whatever's going on right here. And then if we do get that closure that we're looking for below, right, then we can kind of start to operate in this zone down here. So that's probably what I'll be looking for. Gonna stay out of this zone from 31 to 40. Just I think price just a little confused here. So let's wait for either a closure above or a second closure back below, and those will be the sells. If not, we wait for the buys above, and yeah, you got all clean range. Cool. Got it, Philippe. Let's see. Is Philippe here? He better be. He better be. He don't even get me. Yeah, there he is. There he is. All right, Philippe gets it. You got that? Good, good, good. All right, so that's that. That's going to be gold. So buys above 40, sells below 31 here. Looking pretty good. It's a pretty decent range, but, you know, all the ranges are going to be pretty big this week, and especially today and all that. Why is this? That's not how it should be done. No, this has to be underneath. What's going on here? What's going on? Top. This has to be bottom. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. That's gold. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ here while we're breaking it down. Let's get rid of this. Let's go to the daily. So the daily did fill that gap like we talked about yesterday. You know, you did keep in mind, like we did fake out here, right? We kind of closed back above the range. We did this little fake out. This candle closed back above. You had that little gap to fill there, which we did fill it. So we'll see what happens now, right? Do we just want to retest that zone to continue moving bearish? We'll see. We'll see. This candle has moved up, not broke the highs yet, but it has moved up. Maybe it's coming down for a lower wick. It might break the lows, right? We'll see here. Let's see what's going on the 4-hour chart. 4-hour is nasty, nasty, nasty. So this is what the 4-hour got going on. So not a whole lot, I'll tell you that. Right, so not too much going on here. Very, very choppy for the most part. Very, very confused. We did get a straight engulfing candle here, so let's take a look at that on the 1-hour here. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. The 4-hour, it really turns it off here, right? So I would say you got support, you got resistance. Below that, you do have another support, right? Let's take a look at the 30-minute. Yeah, it's a tough market here. Tough market. I think we might have to trade the range, right? So you might have to trade within this range here today for the most part. So if you can get something like, sheesh, like buys from the bottom, right? Maybe like a fake out here. Buys from the bottom. Those are not bad, right? Because again, there's no direction, right? So price may just want to bounce from the top to the bottom, from the top to the bottom. So if we can catch something that actually makes sense, right, and it's from the bottom of the range, and we can look for opportunity. If something makes sense while we're up here at the top of the range according to like higher time frames, then we can do that as well. But I think this needs time to set up and get some clarity. Yeah, I think the 4-hour is just very confused right now, which obviously makes the lower time frames extremely difficult to pick a direction. So yeah, probably going to focus mainly on gold here until we start to see something that looks decent on NQ, but that is those are going to be my ranges anyway. So probably will be open to trading this range here today if the right opportunities come about. It's almost a 90 pip range, so we'll see. We will see. What up, Futures Lore? The chief is in the building. There he is. What's good? What's good? Let's see. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome in. All right, cool. All right, let's I'm gonna go back to gold here and let's see how we do. Yeah, we might move down here. Would really like a little resistance. This whole range itself is not even the greatest. Philippe got his computer out. Yo, Philippe shredded. Philippe shredded, by the way. Dude's ripped. Don't play with him. When's news? News is 9:45. Yeah, we got news coming out in roughly like, what time is it? In about an hour. Roughly about an hour. What's up, Peter? How are you, bro? Green. How you doing? What's good, Green? What's good? All right, let's dress this up a little bit. So yeah, I just really want to be careful here with that 1 hour being bullish and all that. We got this previous zone, right? Where kind of price it plays a little bit of a role. So we'll see if we actually play a factor here in price right here. But you know, whatever. We'll see. We shall see. The mod god. Yo, good morning, Robert. What's poppin', brother? Good morning, Robert. Shakes, how we feeling, big dog? What's goody? What's good? Was a valid breakout 30-minute for the buys. Let's take a look. This guy right here, 7 a.m. So it was all right. You have this like overextended candle here. So that's probably why the next one didn't make a big move. But yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, you have a nice breakout. You're bullish for the most part there. You broke the highs on the previous 1 hour. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad. Partials. Yeah, you definitely got to partials after the second candle. For sure. All right, this is what I want to see on gold if you just walked in. Just maybe a bullish candle here. Yeah, maybe a bullish candle. Right, and then we can get a nice resistance formed. I think this is going to be the play I'm looking at for gold. Especially on the 30. That looks so clean. So clean. We had some sell stops last night. And we deleted them because, where is it? Was it here? Yeah, right here. Yeah, so we had some sell stops last night in Asian session trying to catch that. Basically what we were trying to catch was this move right here. You know, it just came a little bit later. So we were looking at this opportunity right here. Closure below, right, on the 30-minute time frame. You had this break of the low there. All right, so we were setting it up, had the sell stops there for a little bit of like a celery play. And we got down to, I think it was like 6 minutes left in the candle. So we decided to delete, you know, like we always do, respect that 5-minute rule. And then what do you know? We broke the lows right there. Boom. So us deleting that saved us from a loss there because our stops would have been sitting right above here. We were targeting that wick fill, and look at that. So that's why we always like to delete our orders like when there's like 5 minutes left on the candle, because a lot of times that will happen where price will come down, it'll nip that low, and then all of a sudden it will turn back around. And then if you get a crappy rejection, right, like that one, especially if you're looking for shorts, now you know, now your trade is in drawdown, right? You didn't even close below the range, and look at that, the next candle pop up and just wipe you out, and then you'll be punching air later when the full TP gets hit and you were the liquidity. So that's why we tend to just get out of the order, you know, before the candle, right before the candle is about to close. And what we were going to do was very simple. We were just going to wait, and we're going to see if that candle would have closed below after breaking the low, right? Then we would have reset those sell stops and continue to anticipate that move down. You know, the one that we got right here. That's what we were looking for last night. So, yeah, good way to avoid a loss right there. The idea was good, but again, timing was off, and glad we were wise enough to follow the rules there. Yeah. Follow the rules. Last 5 minute either on the 15 and above. Yeah, so anything above the 15. The difference between XAU and GC is really not much. Not much. Just the price numbers mostly. Every now and then the price action is a little different, but same thing. Same thing. What I'll do is maybe we were talking about an Asian session last night. Maybe I will get an account going with like a forex broker, trade it on Trade Locker, and then get a futures account as well. So I'll trade GC and XAU USD. I love XAU USD, man. Yeah. It's the same stuff though. Nothing changes in terms of like playbook strategy. setups, entries, everything remains the same. The only big difference on GC and XAU is just simply the price points. That's the big difference. Bro, who is this guy, bro? I don't like this guy. Get that man out of here. What's up with that dude? Would I wait for news to come out? No, not necessarily. I'm okay with taking trades here at 9:15, even 9:30. Trade Locker's amazing. I know. Honestly, I used Trade Locker a lot last year with Toro markets, and I have a few. I personally like the forex stuff sometimes too, because I can move fairly quickly and swiftly in and out with crypto. So that's one thing I do miss. But other than that, the spreads and the slippage kind of turn me off a little bit. Once you come on the GC chart, it's very hard to go back, but we'll see. But I do like Trade Locker. I think Trade Locker and Project X are the two best trading platforms out there. Yep. Starting a combine today? All right, brother. All right. Well, best of luck to you. And you don't really need luck, You need probability. So, if you just follow the playbook, follow the system, you won't even need to get lucky. You won't even need it. You just earn it. You just chip away and get it done. All right. What are we doing here, Goldie? We got a 15 closure coming up. I'm hoping that we can close bullish here and make this a lot easier for us on the next candle to get involved into some sells. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Do you mind trading top beep account so we can see the entries? What do you mean by that? Like have my display top step instead of top one? I don't know about that. Mike Patak, he never invited me out to the golf course. Never once. Clay though. Clay, that's my dog right there. So probably not, brother. Probably not. I'll probably just keep top one up here. But either way, I show once I bring my once we're in trades, I always bring it over and show you guys and all that stuff. So top one gives us discounts. They hook us up when some things happen, when we can help some of our guys. They come on the stream, they answer our questions. Top Step never once did any of that for us, so probably not going to promote them as much. What's up, Luke? Good afternoon. But Diego, it's pretty much the same thing. Same entries I take here are the same entries I take over there. Customer service is spot on with top one. They're offering major discounts right now with code TTE on your checkout. Hey, anybody want to move their account from Project X over to Tradovate a lot sooner? Anyone? Supposedly that's been a big question. I love top one, but they put out a message and they said, hey, one of the biggest questions we've been getting is, can we move our Project X accounts over to Tradovate quicker? I'm like, who the heck's asking that question? Anyone here want to move their Project X accounts over to Tradovate sooner than later? I'm like, how's that a popular question? I don't know. Do I watch UFC? Yeah, I watch UFC sometimes. I'm not obsessed over it, and I won't change my plans for the night, but yeah, if there's a good fight on and I like the fighters, I'll watch it. How to understand the better understand the playbook by trading it. you know, by using it, by applying it, by showing up every day and being patient for it and waiting on it. And that's how you really, really begin to understand the details and the nuances and when it works and when it doesn't. And, you know, that's how I know not to get involved here, right? I can guarantee you so many traders, even sitting here while I'm saying, hey, I'm staying out because of this and that, I can almost guarantee you that so many traders got in here, right? Because is it a playbook setup? Technically, right? I mean, you got a resistance formed, but is it where it needs to be, right? Is the higher time frame lining up? Is the lower time frame lining up, right? There's a little bit more to it than just a pattern on the chart, right? So there's ranges that are heavily involved in this system, right? Ranges and wicks and all that type of stuff. So the only way you really learn that is not by hearing me yap about it all the time, but by watching me trade it and then trading it yourself, you know, and failing a little bit and succeeding a little bit and getting the hang of it all. So, and guess what? Guess what that takes? Yep, time, right? That takes time. So, you know, no PDF will help you. No, you know, you could watch a playbook video over and over and over. You could watch it 1,000,000 times, right? But if you don't actually stick to it and apply it, you'll never learn the little nuances that make it so good. You know, most people just see it for its face value and they think, oh, I got it, you know, but then I got it. And then they're like, yeah, Nick, I took this really good celery play. I'm like, really? Let me see. They show me, it looks like this. Yeah, we had a nice wick to fill on the bullish candle, and the celery play was just perfect. So I got in on the break of the high. I'm like, oh, what? Like, huh? Like that's not a celery play, right? Like, so a lot of people think that they know because they, you know, put a pattern together, but it's a little bit more than that. You know, you really gotta trade it, you know, and drive it and really get the feel of it. It's like a car, you know, you gotta really drive it around and feel it and get to know it. Seen this really good inverted celery. Really? Let me take a look. That's what they show me. Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm like, well, dude, the only thing inverted there is your eyesight, brother. No. What broker do I use? None right. They're basically Tradovate, but I'm still gonna probably seek out maybe a forex broker. Obviously, I wish I could use Dominion Markets, but we can't. So probably gonna find a different one. What you guys laughing at in the clubhouse? Top Beep giving me gifts. Hey, word. The only gifts I ever got from them, I had to earn them. Yeah. Magnus, Rafi, what's poppin', boys? Top Step giving free combines? Where at? I think, believe it or not, between Top One Futures and Top One Trader, we have given away millions of dollars like worth of like challenge accounts. So that's another reason why we'll put Top One or keep trading them, you know, on the main screen too, is because, bro, they hook us up. Top Step has never blessed us, never once. Never once with free combines. What confluences to look for? All right, that's a good question. So you want to look for, obviously, the playbook, right? The playbook setup. You want to make sure your higher time frames are lined up. You want to make sure you have clean range. So what I mean by clean range is this looks pretty clean to me, right? This is all clean range. Let's say you took cells in here. This is all clean range. This is choppy range, right? This right here is not that good. This right here is not that good. So you want clean range. So playbook setup with the higher time frame direction plus clean range plus volume. This is it. Volume. This is all you need. If you can check the boxes on those, and then obviously that's your setup, right? And then you need your entry. So on a bullish move, you're obviously going to need a lower wick, right, on the new candle. So if we're going to take a buy on the next candle, we want to see a lower wick first, right? We need that in play. And then it just depends on what the situation is looking like. You want to either break a high or low. So break some sort of a high for entry. So let's say entry right there on the break of that high. Stops kept below the low here. Those are all different, you know, confirmations that you want to look for and check off before you're getting into a trade. And then before you get into that trade, right, you want to know, okay, where am I going to, so as this candle or as the trade starts moving in my favor, what am I doing, right? And when am I doing it? So for me, again, let's just say we were taking a buy here. I would look at that wick fill, right? My attention would be drawn right there immediately. And I'll say, okay, most likely we have probably an 80 to 90% chance of filling that wick, especially if you got a playbook set up, higher time frame, clean traffic, and volume coming in. Right? How do we fill wicks when we got volume? So I know that there's a very high chance that we fill that wick. So as this candle starts moving up, once we hit that wick fill, I'm closing some of my position. I'm moving my stops from break even to entry, and then I'm seeking out a final destination, which in this case would probably be right there. So as long as this all lines up, right, for your setup, and then you got your entry where you got your lower wicks and you got your break of your highs or lows, and then next thing to do is to look where's going to be your TP1 and then where's going to be your full TP. And if you could do that for every single trade the way like I do it, then you're going to be in good position, my friend. Just give yourself some time to learn a little bit, and you know, 3 months down the road you'd be a totally different trader. Good question. Good question. Just got a Top Step. Hey, oh, whoa, did you? How you guys getting free Top Step accounts? Let me know. Talk to me. Talk to me. Get me one. Can anyone get me one? I'm stacked right now, though. I got 5 XFAs. I don't need no freebies. But that's awesome. Damn. Hey, thanks for the B-Day wishes. Kingman's already having a blast. He's already having a blast. Let's see here. If you're not able to close your eyes to be able to visualize or imagine, like you can't get there, yeah, it's a skill. You know, getting to those states is a skill set, and it takes time. So most people give up right away because they're like, I close my eyes and all I see is black, right? I mean, so you have to consistently do it. You have to truly start to feel what it's like. Start to imagine the details of what it is that you're trying to visualize, right? So if you're trying to visualize, I don't know, getting your wife a new car, right? Visualize it all, right? Go to the dealership, like create the movie in your mind, right? I think some of the guys call it the mind movie or whatever. Like create the whole scene. Do it. Like you can do it. Like just pretend. Be a kid for a minute, right? Just be a little kid for a moment and just imagine what that would be like. Looking it up, looking the car up online, right? Oh wow, that's a good deal. Finding the car, calling the dealership, telling them, yo, come in and check it out. Going to check it out. Signing the paperwork for your wife, right? Bringing the car home, putting it in the garage or the driveway, putting a bow on it, calling your wife, seeing how far she is away from the house, you know, as she's on her way back from work, super pumped up, grabbing the kids if you got kids, like see the kids' faces, right? Get the emotions involved in it. Like do the best you can to truly see it. Don't be afraid to be a kid. Don't be afraid to act like a child, right? The childlike faith, he said, is what gets it done, right? So don't be afraid to be a child. Don't be afraid to use your imagination, right? I think most people are just grown up too much, right? And we don't use our imagination as well anymore. But then visualize your wife seeing it, or you know, whatever it is that you're trying to come up with, like the tears in her eyes watering up, and then the tears eventually cracking and coming down the cheeks, and her giving you the biggest hug ever, and you know, saying how proud she is and how much she loves you and how thankful she is for you. This brings emotion into the vision, right? And then go to take a look at it, you know, and then just watching her look at it, knowing you got the same interior, the exact one that she likes, the exact stitching, everything is on point, and just seeing her, right? Enjoying that. So that's just one example. So can you get that detailed, right, in your vision, in your imagination? Because again, the subconscious responds to emotion, right? It responds to emotion and then repetition. So if you can build that story out just as quickly as I just did right there, just made up a scenario, right? Then you start implementing that once or twice a day. How long does it really take to think about something like that? You can push that through your mind 10 times a day, right? It takes 90 seconds to really visualize that. And you could do that all day long throughout the day. So, and the more you do, what did I say? The subconscious responds to repetition, right? Repetition. So if you do that every single day, multiple times a day, I mean, you got to do the work too, right? You can't not do the work, but a lot of times when you get that vision crystal clear, your body just wants to do the work, right? It wants to go after it. For some reason, you get a new spark, a new level of like commitment, right? When that happens, because the mind makes the body go, so just keep that in mind. You'll get there. And then once you learn how to get to that state, watch out, because now you can do that. Now, once you know how to do it, you can do it with anything you want. So what do you do before that? You go to the car dealership, you find out which car she likes, you sit in it, you smell the new leather, right? You look it up online, you just get it. I mean, if I go show you, some of the, like my YouTube browser history, you're going to see, you'll know exactly what my goals are. You'll know exactly what they are. All you'll see is Lamborghini SVJ and Lake House, right? Because that's where I'm going right now, my future. I want to build a beautiful compound that we can have TTE people fly in and hang out and create all these amazing moments and memories, and have my kids be able to play out there, and maybe even a couple horses, and be able to have a boat and watch the sunrise and sunset every morning on the lake and just enjoy life, right? So I'm crystallizing that vision right now, and there's no doubt I'll get it, because once I learned how to get into the state back in 2015, 2016, I've continued to do that, and I've continued to create my life through that exercise right there. It just takes time. Right? And by the way, sometimes it feels better in the vision than it does in the physical realm. I don't know how that works, but sometimes like the visualization of it is more rewarding and more enjoyable than the actual accomplishment itself, because by the time you accomplish it, you had already felt it. You had already lived this for 150 days. You've been going into that state, you know what I'm saying? So, and then a lot of times, guess what? I'll be like, you know what? I don't even care if I do bring it to the physical realm, because once you can apply the law of detachment, right? So you got to get your grip on it, right? But then once you get your grip and you can truly get to that state, now you apply the law of detachment, and now you say, I don't even care if it comes to the physical realm, because I'm enjoying it so much in the imaginative realm that it doesn't even, I already got it. And guess what? Then the universe just bends to your favor, conforms to your ideas, and brings everything straight to you. It's absolutely incredible. Yes. So that's a little bit much on that topic, but I am pretty passionate about that topic, because I truly have designed my lifestyle simply by visualizing the lifestyle. So look at that. So we get a closure back up, not above the range, but back to the top of the range here. So Goldie playing games on a Friday. Anybody ever heard of Pac-Man? Yep. Pac-Man coming for them pips. Yep. Yeah, save your profits, guard your profits, hide your grandma. No, I'm just kidding. You'll never be content. So there's a fine line. Again, that's a skill as well, is being content, being grateful for what you have, but being so grateful that you go out and create more, right? Because you're grateful that you have the ability to do that. You're grateful that you have the opportunity, right? So you're very content. And again, there's a fine line. It's like the line with trading and gambling, right? So again, This all requires skill set, gang. All requires skill and repetition and doing this thing right. So yeah, you are right. You know, some people can go overboard and just get completely ungrateful and become what they would call overindulging or gluttony, right? So you really got to protect yourself, and that's, you know, that's where the fine line comes in about money and status, like we talked about the other day. Like, money and status shouldn't really determine who you are, right? So you don't want to let money become your master, right? You want money to be your servant and to remain your servant at all times, right? So yes, there is a fine line. You always got to keep yourself in check. So that's where, like, just being grateful and content and humble that God even chose you and was willing to expose you to this stuff, like, that's where you got to, like, really be grateful for that as well. What up, Pac-Man? Tap, 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 tap. Write it down, make it plain, the word said, and go after it, go get it, meditate on it. Yeah. The details, J. Coop. Look at Juan got his car. It all starts somewhere, baby. It all starts somewhere. My man Juan ain't afraid to go get some Legos and be a little kid again. Shout out to Juan. That's why he'll get toys. Is my wife watching? Probably 90% chance. We're on the big screen in the living room right now. Pretty much every session we're on the big screen at my house, and my kids are listening in and they're watching and they're seeing all you guys too. So, oh, they want to add. Is the G-Wagon going to have a red bow or a white one on it? I'm gonna leave it to suspicion until it gets done. Any books on visualizing? No, I mean, just do it. I just gave you the whole book. I literally just gave you the whole book. You know, get the vision, make it plain, right? Meditate on it, and then do what's required, right, to get to that end goal. So once you have the vision in play, all of a sudden opportunities come, and now it's your job to spot them and take advantage. You ever hear, you hear the whispers of God, right? You hear the whispers, right? So a lot of times, like, that calling is going to be very low. So it's going to be for you to, hear it and catch it and, put it all together and say, you know what, that's it. This could set me up. This could be a piece of the puzzle, right, that I'm being handed right now, and you got to take advantage of opportunities as they show. Gems? Oh, I forgot the boys are here. Hold on, let me pop the boys up. Rafi, Magnus, hey, how are you?
Bro, I'm taking notes here, man. Taking
notes too. Yo.
How you doing, my G? Good morning.
What's up, Rafi? What a session earlier.
Hey. Taking notes all the way from London to New York.
Them London boys are cooking.
Insane. Yeah. Good to see you, Rafi. Good to see you, Nick.
Good to see
you too, brother. You too.
We're having
welcome in.
Some intimate conversations this morning in London, Nick.
Solid.
Insane. Yeah. It lasted a little long, I can't lie.
Maybe I'll have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, it lasted to like 4:30 maybe or something.
Oh yeah, we were there for a bit. Yeah.
Bro, I didn't even realize. I was like, yo, damn, I got. I set up like I said to my girl, I'll be out at 10. We'll go do something cool. And then I was out 10:40 or something. I didn't even realize time there. Yeah.
It's that passion, the passion. Just is something different about pouring into people and knowing that they're about to use that information to go absolutely change your life. And a lot of times it's not even the guys, the big talkers, right? It's just people who hear it and they make that still small decision in their own heart. Like, I'm going to get after this right now. I'm not going to do much talking. I'm just going to get it. So yeah, appreciate you guys sharing your hearts, and it really does impact a lot of people's lives.
Cap said, only one sentence. That's all you need sometimes to make the car go on.
Yeah, turn the car on. Yep, just get You don't need much to wind us up. Just wind us up and let us go. Good questions. Good questions get the winding, you know. Good questions bring out good answers, bring out good topics of conversation. So, El Bamban. El Bamban. What's good? What's good? Did someone hack Top Step? Yo, I gotta check my email. You guys, sheesh. Let me see if I
Yo,
get any
I'm
free
checking
accounts.
too. I got nothing right now.
Let's see.
I'm like, yo, y'all just the lucky ones, or?
Nah, I got nothing. Wah.
Yo, what the hell? I see you shakes. That's fire, actually.
20 pip stop for 20 pip TP. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, something like that. I'm like a 1R trader. I'm not too big on holding for like 3R, 4R. What a trade yesterday, by the way. My goodness, that thing just did not stop. Like yesterday, the buys that we took yesterday, where were they? It was a 15-minute, right? My goodness, this thing did not stop. Did anyone hold on to this? Like, did anyone hold this? Because that was epic. And did anyone get caught up here? Because this fade, honestly, that was so one thing about the fade too is like try and keep in mind, you see this, all these wicks are like they show signs of like you might reject. So like when you're looking at that fade, I want to point this out too, because this is again a missing little nuance that doesn't get talked about much. But like you really want to see not those candles. You want to see one of those like straightforward, right? Like you want to see that range right there. Because with this candle, you have all those wicks in the way that will most likely reject. So you see how that really never played out? Kind of just boom, dropped down, rejected, and pushed all the way back up. So keep that in mind when you are looking at the fade. Again, just like we talked about earlier, it's very nice to have clean range to the left-hand side and not like as much small candles and wicks here. So we don't really talk about that much, but that is one thing I've noticed sometimes when the fade doesn't work out is it's because there's a bunch of these other little candles right here that all have wicks. So you really want to see like the fade like on a candle like this, right? It's nice and clean. So if that happened, you can kind of like say, okay, it looks better here, right? Let's say just get rid of that candle. Like let's say you get this guy to close weak bullish, and now you got all that clean range with like no bottom wick there. Those are the best fades to take, because what you could do is you could spot that bottom wick for your first TP, and then you got all that clean range to go down as well. So just keep that in mind. Little detail when it comes to the fade. I don't think we really talk about that too much, but definitely notice that play a factor in some of the wins and losses. Yeah. Still holding? Holy! Wow. Insane. Got 2 free combines, yo.
Yo, someone got 4 combines. No, what are they doing?
Someone hacked it.
Tough step when they realized, damn.
They realized nobody cared about Project X anymore. They're like, damn.
I mean,
they're like, damn, no one cares that we're the only one. They're all going to Tradovate and not using any excuses, but just trading their skill? Damn. They played themselves. Appreciate that, Mr. Kraft. W, brother, W. Good to have you here, man. That's crazy. Anyone still holding that position? That's amazing. They said in January they'll compensate the traders after a mess last year. What? I ain't getting no compensation yet.
Bro, I see the mess too. Like, give me the compensation too then.
Let's see. Maybe we get it.
Yeah, maybe.
Promo codes for Top Step are like extremely hard. They don't do them. But we are getting an Apex promo code. We're also getting a Lucid promo code, and I forgot the other one One other one. I think it was like my funded futures, maybe. I don't know. One of them.
My funded futures.
One of them, yeah. I know Apex and Lucid, and then I think Take Profit Trader and one more.
Yeah.
But I'll try and get as many as possible.
Yep. Nice.
Still got nothing, Lucas? All right, man. We're in the same boat. We're in the same boat.
Oh yeah, we are.
Hey, Johnny Gems, how are you?
Hey, how are ya? So, Mr. Gems. Mr. Gems.
W pickleball game yesterday.
Yo, what's good, boys?
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
What up?
how are ya?
What up? What up?
How you doing? What's
Good to see
good?
you, brother.
Yeah, man. Likewise, great to see y'all.
What's
Gonna have
the
a
good
blessed
word,
day
Johnny
today.
Gems?
The good word here is we're gonna have a blessed day because we're gonna be patient and disciplined to our plan. So
Oh, that's it.
W.
yeah, so we're gonna win the session, guaranteed. There are inputs, so I'm ready to do that.
Yep. Just like we won an Asian last night by not taking that sell, remember?
Exactly, bro.
Dude,
We've
yeah.
been getting paid. We've been getting paid the whole time to just follow our plan. We may have not made money, but we have saved money and preserved money. So that's getting paid. Same
Yep.
as getting
We
paid
don't-
right there.
Now, if we take a W here or something, we don't have to recover a loss or because we just
Exactly.
couldn't hold ourselves together last night. So now we got to recover a loss and all that type of stuff.
Right. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
Nah.
But I like these ranges here. We'll see what's up, man.
See what's up.
What's up, chat? How y'all feeling?
Hey, how are you?
Happy Friday. Hey, how are you? Let's go. It's Friday. Let's get a Friday juicer here.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Will be very
That'd
nice.
be real nice.
We'll see.
Little 931.
Possibly,
that'd be awesome, bro.
possibly.
My favorite time to trade.
Same.
Yeah, we'll see about this 1 hour here. 4 hour trying to come back up here. We got 46 minutes left on it. We're approaching 9:15 now. We got 9:30 coming up. So then we got 9:45 news as well.
Oh yeah. 9:45 news.
TX3 once the model. So they were one of the companies I was consulting recently. So once their model gets to like where we want it, which they're implementing a few things over the next like week or two, then I basically kind of like put them on with some of the best rules, the best like challenges, the cost, the payout structure, all that stuff. So I'm hoping that that they lock all that in, within the next week, 2 or 3, and we can start running with them as well. They also have a ton of different platforms you can trade on. Hey Yush, what's poppin', big dog? What's poppin'?
Oh. Yo, I agree. Last shot. The paddle is the best game right now.
Paddle?
Paddle tennis is fire. Yeah.
I want to try that one.
Bro, try it. It's like the same almost as the ones we played. I don't
Pickle.
know. Is it called pickle board, right?
Sheesh.
Pickle.
Yeah,
Pickle.
pickleball.
Yeah, pickle ball. Yeah,
Beautiful.
that's right. Pickle ball.
Yeah, paddle is like small tennis.
Yeah, exactly.
Sick.
I'd be down to play that. I really want to
Yeah,
start
bro,
playing
that's
tennis.
fun.
too.
So fun.
Word.
Do we play other sports? We'll play any sport pretty much.
That's how I really see myself. Or that's how I've been living. With my free time, outside of like using the time to invest in myself, just playing fun activities. Honestly, like that, like pickleball and golf and all that stuff, bro. Those are the best, man. Fun activities.
Bro, and guess how many people are at the pickleball court on a Wednesday afternoon at 1 o'clock?
Exactly.
Guess how
It's
many?
Just me and you.
Guess how many? Guess how many are there on Saturday afternoon? Yeah,
Oh, love it.
so much cooler playing
yeah.
during the week. So much fun.
I told Nick, I was like, bro, don't hit me up to play pickle on Saturday, bro.
We don't even play pickle. We play mickle. If you ain't
Yeah.
playing pickle with Mike Stud playing in the background, are you even playing? Like, come on. You ready?
Yeah.
If my game playing, you're ready.
If you ain't getting a big "Hey, how are you" from the Mike Stud soundtrack while you're playing pickle, I mean, are you actually even playing pickle at that point?
Or you're even playing.
You're not, bro.
Closer, closer.
So that's your first lesson when you start playing pickle with me and Nick.
Yeah, it's not pickle.
It's mickle.
See, Melly, we don't play pickle anymore. We just mickle.
Yeah.
So let me know when you're down to mickle.
Yeah. That was our brother Joe's first lesson also.
Yeah, don't
Dang.
pickle, mickle. Okay, let's see here. I'm getting confused in the levels. There's so many levels everywhere. Support, turn, resistance, and all which. Yep, levels are important. Also, many time frames, so many levels. Please explain. Yeah, so what I like to do in this case is like, I understand right now the 15 or the 30 is probably going to keep us protected, right? So I want to use those levels. So there's an obvious fresh resistance here that I'm going to use. And now there wasn't a resistance here, right? When I put that line there. But what was there? There was this area, and then there's some over to the left. So what I'll do is I'll look for a common area, right? Because again, this line was put there long before we actually planted that bullish candle. So how did I know that we were going to plant a bullish candle? I didn't know, right? But I looked here, and I looked left, and I found that this area right here is a very common area for price to tap into and reject or whatnot, right? So that's why I was like, okay, we'll use that area today. We could take these sells off that resistance there, but our 1 hour is still bullish. So we want a little extra confirmation if we're going to go against that. So that's when I'm going to use these like levels here and then, you know, wait for closures below. So the key thing with the levels is find the most common one and then don't think too much more about it. Don't mark up your levels on every single time frame, all that stuff. Like some people's charts, they got like yellow lines for 4 hour resistance, blue line for 1 hour, green line for 30. Like that would drive me nuts, right? So understand your direction, right? And then try not to get hustled on the lower time frame. And that's what the ranges are for. So you don't kind of get like hustled into anything, right? Where you think, okay, I got this red candle here, but like you would think price should go down there, but it didn't. And why did it create that level right there, right? Because the 1 hour was still bullish, right? The 1 hour was still pretty bullish for the most part. You had a nice closure above. Most likely you're going to get a fake out or something down there. So it's all about correlating the time frames and then really sitting tight. I like to use the 30 minute or the 15 the best in terms of my actual ranges. And then that's it. You know, some days my ranges are on point. Some days they're not. You know, some days price wanted to use a different range, and that's okay. You know, you can't be right all the time. These are literally just imaginary zones, right? Because if I removed everything now you don't see any of that. So these are just my own zones that I printed there based off of my experience, right? But look how much sense they make. They respect those levels pretty well. So I hate to hit you with the, you know, more time in the game thing, but that also plays a big factor is just doing this, you know, doing it over and over and over again. I've been marking these ranges up for 4.5 years, almost 5 years now. So it comes a little easier to me, but in the beginning I had those same questions, right? So what I had to do was simplify it. Don't over analyze things, use the fresh and most common zones, and then, you know, just start from there. And you know, you'll see when you're right and when you're wrong, and you'll learn how to make your adjustments through time and effort. But yeah, that's what I would start out with. Just find your major support, major resistance, mark that range. If there's clean traffic, you know, above it, then you're going to look to trade there. If there's clean traffic below, you look to trade there. But don't over analyze, because that will like get you paralyzed. You know, that will like freeze you up. So you'll be thinking, oh, what about this one? And what about that one? And what about that one? And then there's that one, right? So I get it. But notice how I'm only using two. And those are the two that I feel are most important, most prominent, and most likely to be respected by price today.
I also too think like something that helps is fresh price action, right? Like maybe if you didn't have a range here, Nick, like you'd probably be using that support to the left there, you know, above 45. But we got fresh range right in front of us currently, so there's no need to use that all the way to the left, right? We should only use those ranges if we don't have any ranges in the fresh price action.
True.
So that looks that has really worked for me as well. And not getting confused with marking up ranges.
All of a sudden your chart looks like this. You're like, yeah, Nick, right. I'm not too sure what I'm doing. I marked up all the ranges, but for some reason it looks like there's an angry gorilla sticking the middle finger up at me and about to kick me in the head. Really? Send the chart. I'll take a look at it. So yeah, just again, one of my biggest pieces of advice to everyone here is give yourself time to win, right? Give yourself time to learn, give yourself time to understand this type of stuff. Like trading is a whole new language that you're gonna have to begin to learn, and it's not easy, right? So it takes time. Was that Patrick? I thought it was a gorilla. You should try. Wait, what is this? Swiss golfing? Oh my! Look at the crowd.
Oh, what?
I've never heard of that
Does
mode.
that thing go over like a
Oh
slide?
my goodness.
Is that a
bro.
Is that a
ramp?
joke?
Yo.
I don't know, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be a troll.
It could be.
Chad likes to troll. They do a little trolling.
Wait, let me see again.
They're already partying out there for Kingston's birthday.
Oh yeah?
Damn.
Huh?
You're going right to that thing?
Possibly.
Alright, bro. Well, I'm not going if you're not going. So you better let me know.
I'll let you know. Let's see.
That sounded like a no.
Why not the 15? I'd rather wait here for 9:30 because our 30 closure, we haven't had a 30 closure above yet. So we've had 30-minute candles attempt to get above, but just haven't been able to. So, yeah. Maybe we get a 15 celery, 9:30
I was just
breakout.
about to say that.
Wouldn't be too bad here. So maybe we get something like that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It's also kind of like a range 2 on the 4 hour now if we can close above, because again, if we're going to go, if technically the 4 hour is bearish, then again, this could just be our top wick, right, for price to start moving down to break the lows. So if we are going to go against that bearish bias, then you do want to wait for a range 2. So we wouldn't have taken like really that or that, but now that we have like the second range above, we can confirm like that we got that range 2. And now if we get that celery play, what are we going to have here, right? What are we going to have? We're going to have a playbook setup, right? We're going to have higher time frame right now because we're going to get the range 2. So what we're talking about now on this higher time frame, yeah, what we're talking about now is actually the 4 hour rejecting. So even though it's bearish, the current one has rejected, it broke the lows and never continued down. So we're anticipating now, okay, maybe this 4 hour candle doesn't want to go down and maybe it wants to start pushing back up. So if you get a closure above the range, and that's likely to happen, right? So what do we have here? We have a potential 15-minute playbook setup, which would be celery play. We have that higher time frame idea. We have clean traffic to the left, right? Clean traffic. And we have volume coming in at 9:30, right? So that would check all the boxes for us, right? So now we know, okay, we got this could possibly set up. So if it does, what are we doing, right, when we get in? So if we get in here, where do we go break even? Where do we close partials, right? So most likely partials for me would be somewhere right around 49.50, somewhere around this area here, right at the lows here at the bottom of that range. And that's where I would close my partials, and then my full TP would run for 57 there. So I know exactly what I want to do, right? So there's still how long? 4 minutes left on this candle. I know my exact plan, exactly what I want to do, what I'm going to do if that sets up for me. So notice how I know exactly what I want to do and what I'm looking to accomplish long before the setup presents itself. Like as it's setting up, I'm already trying to understand what it is I want to do. And that's where a lot of traders get confusion, and I have clarity, because they don't know when they want to go break even, or they don't know when they're going to close their partials, and where they're going to hold to, or what their stop loss is going to be, right? I know everything long before I ever enter this trade. So plan the trade the plan. That is going to help you in your trading career.
Also, I want to add to that, because I feel like this is something that a lot of people have been struggling with lately. Everything that he explained, great. Don't forget having an understanding and an acceptance of how much you're going to be risking in this trade. Because you have that, and then when it comes to like how many contracts you're going to have, there's a little hesitation there, right? So whenever you understand this, how much am I willing to risk in this setup, right? Make that decision before you press the button, because once you press the button, it's game on, right? So be clear on that as well. It's very, very crucial.
Yep, exactly. There's the plan. Exactly. Know what you're risking. And by the way, be okay with it. So like if I could check all those boxes that we just talked about, now I'm okay with losing a trade, right? If all those boxes check off, if I work for a hedge fund and I trade this hedge fund's money and they've trained me to look for these signals and check these boxes, and if these boxes check, then they almost demand me to get their money in the market and trade it. That's how I feel. So I feel as if I'm working for a hedge fund, and if that opportunity shows up, then I have to execute, because they will be, if I don't, they'll be upset. They'll say, yo, we taught you how to do this. We taught you that when this, and that happens to execute, we gave you our money. Why are you not executing? Right? They would say, you know what, you're fired, bro. Or they'll have a conversation with me, right? But if I take that trade and lose, they'll be like, hey, no worries, man. Good trade. You did everything we taught you to do. Right? So if you're dealing with like fear of losing and all that, why don't you just pretend that you work for a hedge fund? Like I remember I look at Anna, I say, hey, look, the setup's here. I have to take it. I have to take it. It doesn't matter if I want to, if I feel like it, I got to take this right now if I want probabilities to continue to roll in my favor. So sometimes you got to play these little mind tricks, little mind hacks and whatnot.
Notice too how Nick, he follows a set of rules, right? Like he said, that checklist. He's consistent with executing based off what's on the checklist, so that's why he gets consistent results, right? Your execution condition should be consistent, just like that.
Yeah. Okay, we got a lot of volume coming in, or at least should be coming in here at 9:30. So this is actually setting up here to be pretty decent.
Damn, 9:30 celery maybe.
Yeet.
I ain't saying no to that.
Can't say no. It's a disrespect to them. Yeah, it sounds like Rob heard the podcast. I shared a couple podcasts yesterday in the Asian session, ones that I think will make a massive difference in your mindset and your trading performance. But that was one of the things the owner of the hedge fund, because I study a lot of the owners of hedge funds, the guys who basically create 7 and 8 figure traders, who help them, who guide them, and I study those guys, like specifically the guys over at SMB Capital. I like to listen to them. You know, they have a really good professional twang to it all, and like he said, you know, you disrespect your playbook, right? If you don't execute on it when the opportunity shows itself up. So that opportunity may be showing itself off right here. Let's see if we can potentially have some buy stops coming up. Yeah, got clean range, got some range here for a good 112 pips. So we'll see. Let's see what our stop loss is looking like. The ranges might be pretty steep here today, which is 64 for 128.
No bottom wick down in the range.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to have a buy stop here on the break of these highs. So if we can break the highs on the 15, we should see a nice push up here. Let's see if we can kind of break a low real quick. There it is. And yeah, these buy stops look pretty good.
You wouldn't consider current high as the 30 kind of wick fill and all that, or
nah?
Would you only want the?
Yeah, I don't want to enter here because this could just fluctuate and keep driving down. So I think I'm going to play the 30-minute seller here.
Yeah.
But if we start breaking through these lows, then we'll just delete and wait for the news, because the stops will get too big at that point. Yeah, getting too big. Yep, 120 pips, so time to delete. This might move up and break the highs, but again, stops are now going to be way too big, 120 pips-ish. So let this cook now. This candle closed above pretty much with no bottom wick, so we'll let this cook back in this not so good range here and see what happens.
Yes. Why aren't you marking the resistance?
Which one?
Like the resistance, like. Why isn't your line above a little bit?
It's on the 30.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, I don't really like that 30 closure anyway, so we'll sit out. Yeah, we'll sit out here. Price might range a little bit to before news here as well. .30 minutes chopping too. No direction. Mark Douglas was defining risk and truly accepting risk. Exactly. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, accepting risk, man. Not many people are able to do that. But if you can actually accept your risk, then anything that happens to you at the charts, it's not personal anymore. It's not a personal strike against you, right? It's just business at that point. It's just probability at that point. Damn, Top Step giving out 3 free combines. Okay.
What?
Wow.
I better be getting one.
Where's mine at?
Bro, I better be getting one too.
I'm about to check.
They can't do us like that.
Do us like that.
Hey.
Just got and no activation. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Damn.
Woo, okay.
Yeah, bro, that's lit.
Might. Come on, can we please get
That
it
actually
before
is
9:45?
Did they only give it to
That
people who like
shot.
messed up their accounts on those days? Is that what it was?
Who knows?
Hmm.
I think so, bro. Honestly. But how do they know? Like,
I was at work. Go figure. The one day. Yeah, maybe it was for any like individuals that like messed up their accounts or something that day or.
Funny.
All right, let's see. That would have. Oh no, that wouldn't have activated us. But we are starting to move up here. The issue now is the stops. You know, the stops are just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, stops are insane. Closure above wouldn't be bad. Creating a button with the news or something if they're not like too high impact.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dun, doo, 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 doo. Yep, there it goes. Maybe. We'll see. Stops are just way too big. 150, 140 pips. So not good for me. But if we do get the closure, so if we get a closure above, then you have this idea now. So you have another candle, right? So let's say this guy closes above. You get another candle to make a lower wick. That becomes our new stop loss. Entry on the break of these highs, and then fill the range. So no difference, just a better stop loss and confirmation. I still think price can move up here. Just got yours in the email. Hey, well that would have activated us right there. So I'm happy that we're not activated with 140 pip drawdown to know whether or not we're gonna win this trade. So good idea on deleting that.
yes, sir. 30 man doesn't really look good.
30 doesn't really look good at all. You're right. You know, that 30 closure is horrible.
We're missing that correlation, yeah.
Yeah, I think the 15 closure above helps us out here too. But again, 9:45 news, so we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, just give me a minute. I'm gonna go grab some more water while we wait.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Be right back.
Yeah, no, the big M, they do that to me too. Yeah, you have to like, I don't know, you got MFA or something. I don't know, you gotta activate something. If you got an email on it too, just reset the password and you should be good.
Would they create a new dashboard, I think? Or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know actually.
Yeah.
Again?
Right? Didn't they just do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's a way for them to see, oh, this person got also affected, and you get your account after you do that, maybe.
True, like a verification.
Yeah, because yeah,
That's probably what they're doing.
so it takes probably a little bit for you to get it.
Yeah, they're making new passwords, right? Yep.
Now, is that for everybody or?
Pretty sure. Like on the new dashboard at least, like.
Wait, move accounts? You mean to trader? You mean from Project X or yeah? Maybe. I'm glad I got my accounts removed before. They're reviewing live something now, so no active accounts, unfortunately. Yeah. Johnny, yo, you got the Swish golf right there.
Yeah. Positive mind, bro. I can't believe that.
That's actually insane that they could do that. Like
Switzerland. That was pretty cool.
it actually is. Damn.
Looks hard, Loki.
The goal: take the club and smash the rubber puck as far as you can. Furthest drive win.
Damn, bro. That looks like a workout.
Better know.
Have you ever played that? Anyone in chat ever played that type of golf?
Definitely not though. It looks fun.
That does look crazy, yeah, for real.
Yo, I didn't take a train on the 17th, but I took a train on the 16th. I hope it counts. Oh. Unfortunate energy.
Yo, chat. Is Topstep asking me if I'm a returning trader, and then I'm like, yes, I am, and then I put my email address in, and then it just makes me repeat that process. Anyone know why?
I have no idea, bro.
That's like, must be a glitch or something, I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, same with you? Same thing? Okay, so I'm not the only one. Alright, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll know what's up with that. Yeah, I'll clear it out or something. It's crazy because I already did this, so I don't even know what they're doing.
That's all right. You don't need them.
Yeah, I don't.
Magnus, congrats on that 5K payout. A lot of payouts yesterday, bro. My goodness.
Yes, sir, thank you.
A lot of payouts.
Appreciate it.
A lot of you guys were
Now
like
I'm
right
trying
on
out
it. It's crazy.
Yes, sir. I'm trying the live now too on top one.
Oh,
Nice.
okay, good. Dope.
Moved
Yes,
you over
sir.
there. Cool.
So we'll see how that goes. Daily payouts sounds pretty good to me.
Dude,
but
I'm shocked I never went back to the live thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, I didn't get live yet, but
pretty
it's
sure I
there.
could take. I'm pretty sure I could take a payout here on this account now. Because now it's
damn.
over. Yeah, 10-6 now. So.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I actually have a 3R right now on this account. Holy. Okay. Well, that's because I haven't really lost too much. Damn. So a lot of times we talk about, hey, you know, how much money did you bring in? How much did you let out? Like, you see this? This is a good number to have. I brought in 12,500 and I only let go 2,000. That's doable, right? That keeps you profitable. The issue is most of the times you bring in 12,000, which is good. That tells me you know how to trade. The problem is you don't know how to handle your emotions, right? Because you brought in 12 grand, but you let go of 14 grand, right? So that's how you would say, okay, you're not a profitable trader, right? Because it's not that most of you guys don't know how to bring the money in. You just don't know how to keep it in, right? So this is where the trader goes to the next level. Once they understand where the leakage is taking place, and this is something I go over with all the elite members. Where is the leakage happening? Because there's no doubt we know how to bring money in, right? Like a lot of you guys can trade really well. You just can't hang on to your profits. And again, that's not a technical issue. It's a mental issue, right? It's an emotional issue. So when we talk about that stuff, don't tune us out, right? Listen in, especially if you're not a profitable trader yet, right? Right? Listen to what we're trying to tell you guys. So what you do is you have an exercise, right? And you go after every week or every month and you look and you go, okay, how much money did I bring in? How much money did I let go? And then you want to really look into this and you want to make sure that all the money that went out, was that a playbook setup? Oh, Nick, well, I don't have that trade written down. Well, that's your first problem. You're not journaling your trade. So if you're not journaling, then how do you know where the money's going, right? So first things first is you got to start journaling those trades. That way you can look into this $1,900 and you can make sure that you were paying the market like you were supposed to, that you were playing probability and not just giving money back, right? We were playing pickleball yesterday. I probably gave John like 4 points, like just me giving it to him because I slacked. I didn't hit it over the net, or I hit it outside of the paint, right? Like those were my fault. Like those were unnecessary points that were given up. So the same thing goes in trading. You're going to take unnecessary losses due to trades that didn't even line up with your profitable system. So again, the issue is not bringing the money in. It's making sure you keep it and secure your payouts and withdrawals, right? That is really the skill here. So what I would encourage you to do is, if you've never done this weekend, go look at this. Go take every single trade, grab all these trades, bring them into a separate file, right? And then examine them and say, are those playbook positions or not? Should I have been in there? Should I have had that entry or that entry? And fine tune it, critique yourself a little bit, right? This is a really good opportunity for mentorship, right? But if you don't have mentorship, then try your best to critique yourself, know what you know about the playbook, and make sure that all your losses are simply good trades that just didn't go your way. Like the loss that we took on Tuesday, I think it was, on NQ, beautiful trade. I'll take that trade all day long. So when I go look at that negative 1900 and I see that was the trade, I say, oh, nope, no problem. Easy. Clean loss. The market deserves that. It's a little tax, just a little tax to the market, or rent that we pay to operate in the market. So seriously, go back, really study this, especially the losing ones, and make sure that, you're still following suit and those losses are good losses, and they're supposed to be there.
Probability. Yep. See, 1 minute here.
You feel I live in your head sometimes? The thing is, we have similar stories we're more similar than people think, right? So all traders typically go through the same type of things. And again, I was a new trader at one point and a horrible trader at one point. John remembers. John, was I amazing? Like, was I a good trader? I mean, there was a point where I was a horrible,
you're very bad.
horrible trader. So
yeah,
I remember. You were very bad, man.
Really bad.
I came home from school and told him, like, yo, Nick, what's up? How's your trading day going? Oh wait, we have 45 seconds here.
Don't worry about my trading day, bro. Just, you're still in high school. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. But
don't worry about it.
You got $500 I can borrow? I'll get back to you next Wednesday.
Yeah, not so. I mean,
bro, the worst. Absolute worst day on trading, and someone asks you, "Yo, how was your trading day going?"
Exactly.
That's one of those thank you, Mrs. Lippy moments right there.
I just remember coming home from school one time, and these accounts were like 500 a piece with forex, and Nick blew like 2 or 3 of them that one day. I'm like, damn, how was your day? He's like, I blew like 2 or 3 accounts. I'm like, damn, bro, what happened?
Yeah.
And then he made all the mistakes he's trying to warn you guys about. So
exactly. All right, here comes our news.
News here.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I could do here with the news, but if we do drop down, go give a good, nice, steep lower wick, then maybe entries here. But other than that, nothing.
Yeah, I like the same.
Wanted that celery, but I'm glad we did not take that. I'm glad we respected our rule, our stop loss, our capital, and now we just chilling, right? So yeah, we're not in the profit, but we're also not in the drawdown. And again, I think the better decision there was to delete, as you had 150 pip stop.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right now, my focus is following the best plan over making money.
Yep.
There's no need to make money, fam, when it comes with following the plan.
No need. Let the plan make the money. All right, let's see what the result is here. Red numbers on the dollar, but pretty similar. Not too much of a change here. So yeah, maybe we see gold continue to move on up.
Damn, broke highest, no low wick, almost.
Yeah, either way, you're coming off a really crappy 30-minute candle here, so I'm not even that
closing
interested.
up in 13 minutes. I think we're good.
Maybe we get a little 4-hour closure with no top wick.
If that's the case, I'm off to the gym.
Bro, same here. I didn't gym this morning actually, so I'm gym too.
Yeah, bro, let's do
Be
it.
nice. Would you
I'm off
train?
the pickle.
I think I'm gonna do everything, a little bit of everything.
Everything. Just full body.
Yeah, full body for real.
Full body workout.
Yes.
Nice.
I've been going less throughout the week, so I've just been doing full body workouts in those sessions, you know.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
All right, let's look. Yeah, let's look. Later, Austin. Have a great weekend, bro. Enjoy
Sorry,
it.
see you,
Enjoy
Austin.
it.
Peace, bro.
Have a good day,
Great
brother.
weekend to you too.
Stay away from
Take it
Pac-Man
easy.
today. Stay away from Pac-Man. Some people getting free XFAs. Holy.
No way, bro.
That's
what?
crazy.
And bro.
Yo, that's insane. Relax. It was just one day, bro. What about the other outage? I was there. Nah, never me. For real, DJ Scratches. Nah, that's funny enough.
Good morning.
Yeah.
They said hi.
Hey, man.
Tell them have a great day today. Tell them it's Kingston's birthday.
It's Kingston's birthday today.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they can hear you. They're saying, what? It's Kingston's birthday?
Cheated. Let's go, Lele.
Tell them you're going to the park. You going to crazy parks today?
Time to eat
Doing
cake.
something crazy.
Yeah,
Look at the
man.
Cakes. Look at the cakes.
Cake for everyone but the birthday boy.
Hold on, carefully.
We're going to the
What kind of
jungle
cake you guys
park
gonna have?
today for
Probably ice
Kingston's
cream cake.
birthday.
Yeah, ice
Happy
cream
birthday,
cake.
King Man.
Lele, tell King Man he's amazing.
Yeah, they can hear you.
Right.
They said to have fun.
It's just because they're on the microphone.
I can hear them in my headset. And they're also typing. See?
It's that young King's birthday today. 2 years young.
Okay, say bye everyone. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Okay, see ya.
Yeah, right, Joe? Something here is bait. Or something here is bait in the markets. It always looks like some bait. Trying to catch us.
Hey, we had a good idea
Yeah.
though. We had a good idea.
Indeed, bro.
Stop's just too big for this idea. Kingman, baby. Hey.
Yep.
Yeah, let's wait on the 4-hour closure here now. We got 10 minutes, so let's see how we do. If we close a no top wick right at resistance, that might be some opportunities still loading up for us. But it's been a great week for the most part here. Nothing to force, right? We could if I ended the week with no trade here today, it would have been a phenomenal week. Phenomenal week. So we'll see what we could do. 50 up, over 6,000 on between all accounts here. So we're looking Gucci. We're looking Gucci. If we get 150 plus today, we get another 5 top step payouts here today. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I want to take it because I actually want to see if I could bring these accounts to 10,000 each. But we'll see.
How much you at now, you said?
Right now on Top Step, I'm up to $2,200 per account.
Sick.
So it would be
You need
nice.
one more day?
Yeah, if I get 150 today, then I got it.
Cool.
But I would like to get this to 10K so I could take at least 5,000 from each account.
Yeah, that's light. You did it here too on the 100K instant.
Yeah. If I just do what I did on the 100K,
Yeah.
then we got 5, 10, 15, 20. We got 25,000 in pending payouts here. So yeah, gonna try and probably work towards that. Yeah. It's easy. It's easy. Just keep following the plan. Let the playbook get us there. NQ chopped. Not much happening here. 930 was wild though, I must admit. Looks like we went all the way up and then all the way down. All right, let's wait. Let's wait on this 4 hour, 1 hour. We got a bunch of big closures coming up here.
Yeah.
Bunch of big closures. Anyone using Tradeovate on top one? Yeah, I think a bunch of guys are. Yo, good morning, my bro. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Top of the AM to ya. Best way to start a prop firm. I'm new. If this can be explained a little bit. Yeah, of course. I would say start with a prop firm. Start with like the lowest account that they have, just so you can get familiar with the prop firm, the rules, the accounts, the trading. Just get familiar with everything. Don't try and make so much money. Like, don't try and just get a big account and try and make a big payout. Like, ease yourself into it. You know, again, what most people rush, right? So if you take your time a little bit with things and do it right, you're going to separate yourself from the masses just by doing that alone. So if you're willing to just start at a low level, right? Learn the process, get a little bit better at trading, and make sure you understand how to take a buy, how to take a sell, and get familiar with the payout rules, and do like a little 25K account, right? Or the cheapest account you could find. Trade on that for like 2 weeks, you know, get used to it all. And then, like, if you feel like, okay, look, I got it now, I'm pretty green every day, and then you can say, okay, let me bump it up to like a 50K or even a 100K account at that point. But I would start small, cheap investment, learn the platforms and all that, and then maybe start to size up on the accounts after that. Just take your time. Take your time. GJ? Oh my God, no, I haven't checked GJ in years. I don't even know if I can check GJ here. GJ check. GJ check.
GBP Is that what I just heard?
Yeah. If the setup is there also with volume but against a higher time frame, but a certain candle, 4 hour candles breaking higher lows, we're looking for sells. I would wait for like a range 2. Yeah, because the 4 hour, or let's say the higher time, let's say like this is what you're looking at, 4 hour bullish candle. Let's say now your 4 hour candle is bullish, but you got to set up, you got volume and you're breaking that low. I wouldn't do that. Like I would wait for a range 2 on the lower time frame, because just because you have volume doesn't mean that, you know, that's going to carry you against that higher time frame. That might just snap the low real quick and then fly up with the volume. So anything that goes against the range, the higher time frame, even if it is breaking the low, I will wait for range 2, unless that's happening up here now. So let's say we hit target. So let's say this was a target area, and then we start to like reject here, then I might make an exception for it because we're at a targeted area already. But if we still have all this range to go, let's say all the way up into here, then yeah, I gotta wait for that. Basically a break and retest under whatever range I'm looking at. Otherwise, yeah, that thing could just fly. Good question though. Good question. I did a video on range 1, range 2 breakouts. It was a while ago, but it is on YouTube. Trying to dust off GJ a little. GJ got some dust for sure. Goldie.
How's GJ doing, bro?
I don't know. Haven't looked at GJ in a long time.
Haven't talked to her in a while. Too busy with gold.
Been too busy with Goldie. Which prop firm do you recommend to start with? I mean, I like Top One and Top Step. Those are the prop firms that I like to use. So I would either do a Top One like challenge account, Elite Challenge I think they call it, or like a Top One or a Top Step combine. They're both pretty cheap for the most part too. They don't cost too much, so. GJ still exists. only in your perceived reality. Ever. It doesn't have to if you don't want it to. Bro, the fact that some people are getting XFAs, I need those.
Wow.
Oh, that's wild.
The only issue is I never blew an XFA over like just any like random market movement or something. All right, 4-hour closure in 3 minutes here. So let's give this some time to close up and we'll see where we're at. We're right at, we just tapped into resistance here too, so. Funded next, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones out there. A lot of good ones. Bro, I was looking into, I think it was Lucid, right? And they have like a 3-day payout policy. So you can make, I think, like $1,200 or $1,500. I think it's called Lucid Black account. You can make like $1,200, $1,500, and you do that on multiple accounts. You could take those payouts every 3 days. I think you can. I think you can copy five accounts at once. So not bad. Like if you do it right, like there's a potential to make. And by the way, when you so here's another big thing about these guys is that I learned about is that when you take a payout, they reset your daily your loss limit. So you know how like with all these other firms you only get your buffer that you built? These guys actually, when you take your payout, they open the loss amount back up. So you get like to go back into negative if it does, or I think it was like 1.2 or 2% or something like that. So yeah, it's crazy.
Damn, that's fire.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, well, I'm gonna look into them a little bit more. But it's pretty cool, you know. To be able, I don't think anyone does that. And then again, you could take payouts every 3 days, so that's pretty fire too. Do you instant funded accounts? Like, do I use them? Yeah, this one's an instant funded account. So this is a 100K. I already took a payout on this one, so now I'm going to take a second payout. I've been trading this one since the 19th of December. Only 2 red days, and they weren't even red. I mean, this day was $19 red, and then this day was $25 red. This day was crazy because I lost 1,500 and then just literally got 1,500 back. Let's go. There's not. I was so hyped that day. The 20th of January is one of my favorite days of the year so far. Eh? I don't know. I was hyped that day.
Oh, the one with the dance and all that?
Yeah. Ain't nothing like going from red to green. I'm telling you, man.
Sure, bro. It's the best feeling.
Bro, I swear that was the funniest.
The best. All right, man. Here comes our closure on the 4-hour. Not looking too bad here. But we're basically right back in our range. You know, it's really not doing much. Sideways action and then more sideways action here. So we'll see. Pac-Man is out, though. I'll tell you that.
I want to keep my green.
Out.
If Pac-Man's out, then I don't want to be. Then I want to be in, bro. Trying to keep this green here.
Yep. Be careful on the sells, gang. Just be careful. They could play, but again, this could be that 4-hour lower wick and then just right back up. Boom, boom. Oh, about to take a payout with Lucid. Very nice, very nice. Did I see the Island Boys doing Lucid average? Oh, no, no way. No way. Yeah, you see that sell right there? That can be a trap. Pac-Man, Pac-Man.
Yeah, my right support here.
Yep. Man said Island Boys? That's great. What can they possibly be advertising? I gotta check that out. How to beat consistency rule? You don't try to beat it. You just follow it. Yeah, you don't even want to beat it. Because then you got to make more or take a smaller payout or have to make way more to get a payout. So the thing with the prop firms is you don't even want to go over that, because then it's just going to make it harder for you to actually get paid and take a payout and all that. So it's a lot different than trading your own live capital. You know, it's a lot different. 5K on gold? Yeah, we'll see, man. We're right there. We're staring. We're staring at it. The gold plan right now, there is no plan, man. There really isn't. Let's make a plan though. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis. Price just kind of consolidating. This daily candle really hasn't done much, right? So we're looking at the daily. We've obviously been rallying here. We've made a lower wick. We've made an upper wick, but just nothing, right? There's been no progress on this candle here today. Now we just had a 4-hour candle close bullish, so we do have that now. So we get a 4-hour closure here, strong support too. The thing is though, we tapped right into resistance right at the same time. So do we continue pushing higher, right? Do we break highs today? I mean, we might, now that that 4-hour candle is bullish here, right? So we got a bullish 4-hour. We have a bullish 1-hour, but very, very weak. So if you notice now, all the lower time frame candles are beginning to get weaker or range. So you're losing volume, not doing much. Your 30-minute time frame is just horrible. No volume here, no direction. The 15-minute is chopping around in this range here. So I think what we can look for is potential buys above 48. And maybe even the sells. Yeah, I think the sells are actually, we could probably move this up now that we have a 4-hour low, right? We wouldn't take this, we'd wait for a range 2. So if we can get the range 2 out of that now, that's actually not that bad. So maybe fake out here, range 2 sell below, something like this, and we could take sells, or we wait for a buy off of off this support right here. So you get a closure, right? You get a nice little support. If you get this candle to close above the range, then very high chance we can continue up and fill that range. So I think that's it. That's the new plan. That's the new plan. Tighten it up a little bit here. Yes, buddy. Kingman's ready. He's like, yo, what happened at 9:30? So now we also have our like 4-hour candles surrounded a little bit. So, you know, obviously we break highs here, we keep moving up. But if we do close below, chances are we're going to break that 4-hour low here and then maybe even head south. So let's see how we do on the attempt to fill that wick and go from there.
K-Man's going to be hyped today, bro.
He's going to be hyped. He already is hyped.
Does he know, kinda? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's dancing, probably.
Man's always dancing.
Yeah, man. That's what's up.
Stay dancing. The NASDAQ, yeah, the NASDAQ really pushed up. Yep, pushed up. Yeah, so you got a 4-hour bullish closure now, but not, again, still in that 4-hour range there, so just nasty here. Nasty NASDAQ. Buys to fill the wick. I like those. But you got to wait for a closure still. You know, we can't just take the buy. I think if we get this 15 closure, then we have some opportunity. Let's go. He said, nice. Wow, a lot of combines being dished out today.
Damn, I better be getting one.
Bro, they better get me one too.
Let me refresh my email. Damn.
Bro, I've been refreshing here and nothing.
He said I've been
refreshing. Look at that. Oh my goodness, man.
I'm not saying I want
You got it, John?
Top step combines.
Nah, I don't think so. I didn't even check.
Bro, man, come on.
I didn't get no emails, so.
I'm trying to get a XFA.
Yeah, if I can get an email, then that's probably a no.
Check your email.
I don't care. Give me combine, give me XFA, yeah.
At least one of them, bro, you know.
Yeah, at least one. Like, someone got 5 here. Like, what?
No, I'll take the XFA, but.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Same.
Take the combine, too.
Yeah, right, DJ? For real.
Send me one, DJ. Facts. My emails are empty. Happens. The Pablo Escobar. Yeah, there you go. The Pablo Escobar meme, just sitting on the bench, waiting for a top step email. Lucid Black. Yeah, Lucid Black looks the best. That's the one that you can take the payouts. I think it's like a 12 or what is it? Do you see, John? It's like 12 or 1500. You could take 12 or 15. You could do that times 5.
That, yeah. Let's look at the funded drills.
Yeah, they look pretty good. I'll see if we can get some type of discount code or something with them.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Yeah, days to payout 3. Wow, it's fire.
3-day payout, and then check the
and no consistency.
And check the
40% consistency. Sorry.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, check the what's it called, the you get like more drawdown after you take the payout.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for that right now.
Yeah. What's my minimal RR? I mean, I'll even take trades that are under 1R. I think just in general, like my overall performance over the last, let's see, 683 trades, I'm about 1R. Yeah. Yeah, so over like almost the last like 700 trades, I've got a 1.1R. So roughly average winner was 1,000, average loser about 850. So I usually tend to stick around 1R. If I perform really well, like I've been performing extremely well on this account here, I have a 3R, right? But that's just on this account here. So like my overall trading though, I'm roughly like 1R. And I'll even take trades that are under 1R because I know like over time, like it'll all equal itself out. So believe it or not, I don't judge RR off the individual trade itself. I judge it off the cumulative total of my trading results. So that's why I'm never caught up like, oh, is that a 1R? It's slightly not, and I don't even care. Like I know that like I can get to my partials like 80% of the time. So I know that with my trading style and my discipline and my patience, I could string together like 10, 11, 12 winners before I ever really run into a loser. So I know that during that time I pick up a lot of ground. So any losses that do come in, they don't really tend to affect me too much. Should I bring 5 together to pay out or 1 after each? I mean, I have 5 connected right now. So I would say maybe do 3 connected and then leave 2 on the side. So that way if you take a really nice win, you don't have to, go ahead and trade all 5 of those accounts again. You could leave your account green, or vice versa. If you take a loss, you don't have to come back into the next session with an account on red. You could kind of just let that day go by, accept the red day, and then trade one of the other accounts. So it's just a little bit easier on your psyche as well. Boom, 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 boom. All right, what are we doing?
That's a good question.
Do I still? Yeah, I have 5 Top Step XFAs right now. Yep. So I'm currently trading 5 XFAs and then 1 instant funded account with Top One. Boom, boom. Is this it? What are we looking at here again? What was it?
I don't know.
You guys take any trades today?
No trades, brother.
If you did, what'd you guys do? Win, lose, both? What'd you guys do, chat? I haven't seen anything I really like here. Outside of that celery play that we were looking at earlier. Other than that, nothing for me.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not bad to take nothing on the Friday.
No trades, no trades, no trades. Got one trade. Nice, nice. You won because no trades. There you go. Might take a nap. That's not a bad idea, Mr. Daniel Pete. Daniel. Daniel. Nothing, no trades. No trades. Nice, nice. Little base hit for 150. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. 2 wins after London. Nice. One onion, 1 inverted celery. Nice.
Cool.
An ES long. Okay, cool, cool. 2 trades. Nice, nice, nice. Does top 1 trader still have the 5-minute rule? I believe they got rid of it. Yeah, on the forex side. Yeah, I think they got rid of it. But I would just double check real quick. I would like message their like support and just ask them. I think they got rid of it though. Nice job. Yeah, a lot of guys being patient. A lot of you guys being patient. A little bit after London. Okay, nice. 1 win. Nice. Would you say partials are 1R or full TP? That's a good question. So like every trade's going to be like slightly different, you know, just based off of the ranges that we have. So there's really like no concrete answer to that. I think one of my best traits as a trader is my ability to almost act like a chameleon, right? Like it's like whatever's in front of you, you have to adapt to it. So if the range is, sometimes the full TP is 1R and I'm taking partials at like half R or between half and 1. Sometimes like the partial is 1R. Sometimes the partial is more than 1R, right? Sometimes the partial is like 2 or 3R. So it really just depends. There's really no like one size fits all there. Yeah, it just every trade's a little unique in its own way.
Yeah.
And by the way, there's a lesson there. I personally in trading, I wouldn't leave anything too concrete. You know, trading requires like flow, right? You gotta adapt and flow, and you know, stick to your setups and stick to your entries. But you know, you don't have a fixed like I need 50 pips a day, right? And then you get this beautiful like 48 pip range. You tap it perfectly, but because you needed 50, you lost, right? Or something like that. It's just very unfortunate, right? So try not to have anything too concrete and just come in every day with the ability to be flexible, to flow with the market, and just looking for the best setup according to your profitable trading plan. I have to really emphasize profitable trading plan, because a lot of traders have a lot of trading plans, but they're not profitable, right? So keep in mind, I say profitable trading plan for a reason. Not every plan is profitable. All right, what are we doing here? What are we doing? My goodness.
I don't even know.
I don't really like this one.
I don't know. Everything is
the
just
same.
so over. Yeah, I needed this candle to close like tight down here, man.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna stick around. So I think the best setup here would be, let's confirm if the price runs right now. I really don't even care about that.
Nah.
If we can confirm though that we get this push down and remain above 48, and then get some sort of like support to plant here, that I'd be open to. Basically, that's the exact trade that we took yesterday, right? If you guys remember yesterday's trade, we waited for a closure. We made sure we stayed above the zone. We waited for like a support to form, and then we took the buy. So that would probably be our best bet here. As you can see, there's a little bit of a pattern of that happening too. Boom, you know, you get the 15-minute boom, and then you move up. You get the 15 closure, you move up. You get the 15 closure, you move up. So maybe we get the 15 closure and potentially move up here. But I am skeptical. I am definitely skeptical about taking a buy way up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 30. Yeah.
Because you ask yourself too, it's like, all right, if I get it in on a buy based on the 30-minute 1 hour, it looks like crap, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Bro,
Like, sure, let's take a buy right here.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's how people get caught with terrible trades on the 15 minutes, and that correlation on the 30 looks terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's trash.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of traders are not willing to like have that
Right.
little conversation in their head. Like, all right, you know what, this one's good, but there could be one better, right? And maybe there will be, maybe there won't be, but if there is a better one and we can execute on that leaves us with so much more of a likely chance of making thousands of dollars today, right? For some of us it's hundreds, for some of us it's thousands, right? So it's worth it to wait on the right setups. You only need one good one per day. I mean, yesterday I made $6,000 on that one trade, right? So did I need to rush any? I made money in Asian last night, right? I mean, gang, before I ever got into trading, I never even made a $6,000 month, never mind a day, right? Never. And by the way, I was working 40 to 50 hours a week at my job. Never once did they pay me $6,000 for the whole entire month. So to be able to be in a niche where you can make 6 G's, somebody's whole monthly salary in the course of 25 minutes while moving your cars on the driveway, I mean, that's epic, right? So that to me is worth waiting on and being patient and being disciplined. You know, chances are if I don't take a trade today, maybe it comes Monday, and then guess what? Monday maybe I get $1,000 on 5 XFAs, right? Make $5,000, you know. So it's so worth it to wait for the right opportunities.
Oh yeah, bro.
And the thing is, you have to have that mindset when you're only trading the $100. Like, how good can you get at being at the $100 level and developing this mentality? That's what separated me. Is at some point while I was not that good of a trader, I adapted this mentality as if I was already making millions of dollars in the market, and I didn't really care too much besides following the plan. So it pays off.
Right. It shows that you should be selective with it, you know, because you have that opportunity to make more than enough in one trade. So you may as well get selective now, right? That's a great sign to get selective now with your trades. It's now a good thing to be picky and stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense now. Like
it makes sense too.
It kind of connects with one's mind. Okay, you know what? That does make sense. If I can make $1,000, it would normally take me a week to make that. If I could just settle down here and wait for the right opportunity to strike, I can make that here. So and who cares? So be it if I don't get it today and I get it tomorrow. Either way, it's going to take me a week to make a G at my job, dedicating 40, 50 hours a week. If I can get that in one trade, I want to wait for the right trade. You know, I want to make money, gang. You guys want to make money, right? You guys don't want to just trade. And, you know, I want to produce a fruit here, right? So you only produce a fruit when, you know, you abide by the system, right, that creates it. So it's just all about taking that ego back and, you know, switching up that mentality and that mindset. How Nick lives his life. Oh,
$1 million.
You're hilarious, Dan.
All right, family. I think I'm gonna head out here. Have a baby
where are you
appointment
going?
here in about 45 minutes.
Okay,
You sure you don't want to hang out and just watch paint dry here with us for a little bit?
Oh, I've been doing it. I feel like I got enough.
Is enough
You
for
sure,
one day?
Have a great day, Rafi.
You sure, Rafi? Because in 10 minutes, bro, we're not going to take a trade.
Because in 10 minutes, we're going to get a closure
for
that's
you
not going to
guys.
confirm anything good anyway, and we're probably just going to head off
Yeah.
anyways.
So you sure
You don't want to
wanna
stay
wait?
here for a closure right in the range again?
Yeah, bro.
I'll let you guys do the waiting. So,
All right,
love
bro,
you
we'll
all
do it
and
for
have a
you.
good day. Stay
Yes,
out of
sir.
trouble.
Love you,
Stay
G.
warm,
Have a
bro.
good-
It's
Have a good
cold
appointment.
out here.
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys
Stay
tomorrow.
warm, brother.
Don't
Stay warm.
forget. Sounds
Oh
good,
yeah, whipping
Keys.
on time. I'll see you,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Have a great
See-
day.
See you on the
See you
webby
later.
tomorrow,
See you
brother.
later, brother.
Peace,
Peace.
Jesus.
Rob.
W.
Have a good one.
W. Peace.
And stay out of
And
trouble,
he
right?
gone.
Chat?
And stay out of trouble, Rafi.
You forgot to let us know.
Guys, we can get into trouble today. Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, weird.
Let's see. Damn, if I do a full month at work, I'm only getting 2,400, so that would take me 3 months to make 6 G's. Yeah, and then you can make that literally, like on that funded account that you just that you got the other day, man. You can make that $6,000, boom, and all of a sudden
For sure, bro.
you triple. And again, that's when the playbook really starts to become important to you. When you pay a bill, or you pay your rent, or your car payment, or your rent and your car payment, you're like, whoa. No wonder why these guys don't break the playbook, right? And then all of a sudden you make $6,000 in 1 month, and you're used to grinding your tail off all day, every day for 2,400. And then you begin to realize, see, there's some things that I know that you don't, especially if you haven't pulled money like that out of the markets. So it's understandable why you don't take it like as serious as like maybe I would, because I understand how good the fruit tastes. So that's why I try and encourage everyone, yo, take a payout. Like, even if you don't necessarily like the amount, take that payout. Do something special for yourself or for, you know, with your life or whatever, and reap the reward a little bit. Taste the fruit a little bit so you can understand that the playbook is your best friend, right? The playbook triples your monthly salary. The playbook allows you to pay off your rent or your mortgage or whatever it is, and then you start to really be like, all right, I'm not breaking this plan anymore. Like, this is the only thing that's paying me is my ability to follow the system that pays. And you just get a whole new enlightenment in a way where you're like, okay, now I know why they don't break the plan. Now I understand why they're trying to tell us so bad that if you just follow the system and try not to deviate from it, you'll make money. So a lot of people have realized that, especially in 2025. That's why you see them continuing to hum along and make money in 2026 early here, because they understand the value of the playbook. And the reason they do is because they've executed it long enough to reap rewards on it, to be able to take a vacation. Or one guy paid off his family's house. Man, shout out to Phil. Man paid off his parents' house, right, with payouts. So you begin to realize, you know what? This is important. You know, if I need to follow this plan, regardless of if I want to or not. This is what brings the money in. So again, it takes on a little bit more of a seriousness approach when you're finally at that point and getting to those levels. But again, if you don't do it, if you haven't been consistent and you never paid your mortgage or rent, I know things that you don't. I know feelings that you don't. So it's no surprise why I can stay disciplined and you can't. But can you develop the ability to get disciplined before that money starts to roll in? And that's where you'll start to see a difference and a change.
Yeah, bro. Like you said, levels to it, right? So it's like you got to start at your level and work your way up. And like for you, like making $6K in a trade, like that's more than enough. But some people, right, you get paid $100 for your job. If you can make $100 in a trade, right, now you're just doubling your income and replacing your job income right there, right? So enjoy the levels, right, that you're playing at as you work your way up.
Yeah, by the way, I was not always at this level, right? So I would highly recommend you go to my Instagram, you check out some of the stories over here. You check out some of my beginning days as a trader when I was just trading like $100. I have like stories of when I first began and first started trading gold, and you can see that I was just making little dollars. Like, I wasn't making $6,000 in a day or anything, right? I was just simply earning my little $100, $200, $300, right? And moving along with it. So there's levels to it. So just play your game, and you'll build up to where eventually I'm at some point. And again, that wasn't that long ago. I mean, 3 years ago I was trading $100, right? So it's a little different, but it doesn't take that much. It doesn't take that long. Yo. What we got?
So what are you gonna do later, John?
Right. Later, gonna hit the gym, maybe eat some eggs, go for a walk, and then I think we're gonna do something with Kingston's birthday. So I'll probably go hang out at Nick's and celebrate Kingston's birthday with them.
Bro, I'd love to hang too, but yeah.
Dude, I know, bro. Maybe take the next flight out or so.
Yeah, it could actually.
Maybe make it by tomorrow at least.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, bro. I know. She can be here, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Take the
It'd
next
be
flight.
So cool.
We're partying all weekend.
I'll look at it from your stories then.
Yeah. You could be there in spirits.
Yeah. Nah, that sounds good then.
Yeah. What about you, bro? Any plans tonight?
Not really. No. Just gym, home, food, and then chill with the girl. So
cool.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, bro. Chilling, bro. Friday too.
Friday, baby.
Friday
Pac-Man's
night, just
out.
chilling inside.
Yes, sir.
Stay warm over there. Do I take trades on stream and off stream? Yes. Yeah, I take trades when they show up. So sometimes the camera's on, sometimes the camera's off. You guys always talking? That's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, not necessarily a bad thing. What are we talking about? I know that's the big question. Do I still journal daily? Absolutely, brother. Every day. Every single day.
Every day.
Every day now. We do a little talking, but we make sure we get the work put in too. You know what I mean? So we're a little talking, but we still working. You know, that's how it goes. That's how it goes sometimes. Like, I mean, look at yesterday. You know, talked all stream, and then bam, you know, trade just boom fell right into our lap. So we like it like that. We like it like that. We like talking, and then once game time is on, it's game time. And then we take that trade and take that W and spam the W's in the chat and hit the partials and move the stops. I mean, it's an epic live stream, bro. You should come hang out sometime.
Yeah, man. The cool thing is I can talk whenever I want because I don't got a boss.
Yep.
So,
and he got a microphone and no boss.
Yeah, same.
Microphone and no boss, so you know damn well I'm gonna be talking.
Yeah, I still journal daily, brother. Every day. It's one of my secret morning routine regimens.
When you're independent, you work and talk if you want, man, you know?
When you're a boss like me, you just do whatever you want. Doesn't even matter.
Yep.
No YouTube
what
stream?
A savage.
I'm gonna talk
No
about
job, only income.
No job, just income, yeah.
Yeah. Bro, Nick put that in my brain when I was like 8 years old. No job, just income.
You were like, yeah.
He was like, what does that even
That
mean?
sounds fire.
What is a job?
Yeah. I'm like, Nick, that sounds pretty good, dude. Let's do it.
Welcome to Johnny's podcast. Hey, straight gems. I like that.
Nice. Maybe Lucas, maybe we'll do it, bro.
Yeah, that is true. When do you go break even? When no break even in the trade? I'm not sure what the question is.
When there's no B level.
Oh, when there's always a break even level. Yeah, so whatever level, it's just the next level where I'm gonna run into some trouble. So that's why we don't want to enter here either, because we're gonna exit there. So we don't want to enter where once we would have exited, right? So that's a sign of like desperate, where you're like, you wanted that move, but then that move happened, but you're gonna get in anyway, right where you were gonna close, right? That's a big killer for a lot of traders. Is they're desperate, you know, they can't wait, they can't settle in and just allow price to give them more information. They're just like, no, I had the buy stop, I want to take it, I'm taking it. So happens. But we're here to distract you a little bit, talk to you about different things: mentality, mindset, personal growth, flat earth, round earth, I don't know, whatever it is, right? But just to get your mind a little bit off of it, because again, you know, time weighs on the trader. So if we're just sitting here staring at the chart, chances are you're going to get involved into something.
Yeah, let's not get into that on a Friday. So, nice closure here.
The shape of the world isn't flat or round, guys. It's the shape of a Dorito chip.
There is no world.
Oh, goodness.
I don't give a damn if the earth is the size of a Dorito chip, as long as top one and top step pay me when I hit the payout targets, and we could show up here every day and impact people all across the world and do our thing. It really doesn't matter what shape the earth is to me.
The shape of the world has no effect right now on our life, bro. It's so true.
I don't give a damn if it's round, if it's a sphere, if it's a edge. It doesn't matter.
Chad, think about it. Why care about something that has zero effect on your life or impact? Right? Like, just think about that. Man. Just think about that.
What color is your Bugatti?
That. Some people live their life making other things that have zero impact on their life control their life.
You know, some people they live their life to argue about whether or not the earth is round or flat. Their whole life. Meanwhile, no one will ever know. They'll never know. Nobody knows nothing.
But they'll lie to you.
They probably know, but but yeah.
It's a cube, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking into Lucid a little bit this weekend. Yeah, there you go. Have fun. There you are, still broke, Don't worry about the shape of the earth.
Yo.
Just get your money up. Fix your pocket economy, baby.
And then all throughout that cube, you got others a part of TT eating out here.
Hey.
Oh, goodness.
Join the squad.
It's flat. Personally, I think we're underwater. I think we're all Aquaman and Aquawoman. There's waters above and waters below, eh?
I've heard that before.
Did you see Magnus down there? I think I did.
Yo!
I think I did. I seen him walking on a treadmill or something.
He was on the bottom.
Was that him requesting a 5K payout? I think it was.
I think so, actually.
All the way out there in Denmark, bro. 5K payout in Denmark, damn.
Oh, damn.
I told my mom, I said, Mom, you know, we're even helping him make money in Denmark. She was like, Denmark? Where's that? I'm like, yeah, it's really far.
Where's that?
Dude, for real though,
So people are making money all over the world. It's crazy.
Yo, that's funny. I know hundreds of people will probably say, where is that even?
I mean, just think about it. People thought that actually got man to the moon.
Yo, oh my goodness, bro. I didn't know it was the comedian Friday here.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Like,
that has gotta be.
That looks like something you freaking build. Like,
bro, what?
Bro, it looks like tinfoil.
Is that wrapped in tinfoil?
Looks like the school projects for real, Alex.
Honestly, we should watch the moon landing. We should just watch the video of the moon landing right now.
Yo,
and all
I'm down.
See how realistic it actually was.
Dude,
I'm down.
By the way, if the sun is way up there in space, then why is it so dark up there? That's crazy. That just blew my mind, man. That blows my mind. If the sun is in space, then how come it's dark?
Yo, wait, if the sun is burning, how can... But if there's no oxygen up there, then... Wait, what?
My mind gets blown every day, bro.
Bro, same, man.
Doesn't fire need oxygen?
Yo, what?
Just to survive? Yo. I'm done.
One day it hit me, chat. Yeah. Chat, one day it hit me and I'm like, wait. I thought about the moon land and I'm like, wait. Then I thought about everything else in my life. I'm like, I've been lied to my whole life. Crazy.
Whole life, bro.
And then I had to rewire my brain to think way different.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you guys that grew up in the no disrespect. I respect my elders, but damn, you guys that grew up in the 70s, 60s, and like actually believe that and like told your children that was real. That's insane. I think that might have been the #1 brainwashed generation of almost all of them, right? Is that generation right there, unfortunately. But damn, how did you guys believe that and still believe it? That's crazy.
Yo, that's mad funny. Yo, and how
the
can
70s
we not
was
go there again? Oh yeah, we don't got the technology anymore.
Too much acid.
Right.
Yeah.
Bro,
too much acid in the 70s, man. I'm telling you.
The art of war is the art of deception, bro. It's easier to lie to someone than to tell them that they're being lied to. So they just straight up got lied to, and then they thought it was the truth, but it was lies.
Bro, that's funny.
And
nice talk to end the Friday with you.
Beautiful conversation.
I'm about to get some more sun though after this talk.
Are you sure?
Wish I had sun here too, but they're blocking it, so can't.
That's why we say light pack, bro. Go somewhere warm.
You said they're blocking it.
Yeah, I might.
Magnus came over to Florida. He goes, I haven't seen the sun like this in about. I thought he was gonna say in like 4 months. He said like 4 years. I'm like, whoa. That's crazy.
Magnus said.
Yo, literally, I haven't felt that heat from the sun and that like feeling in like years.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yo, that's insane.
That's hilarious. The guy was bigger than the moon. Like how? What? Like?
Damn, bro.
That's hilarious.
And then they put an American flag. That's the cap right there. The flag.
Well done. That's crazy. Let's add one word to the search. Here we go. Moon landing hoax.
Alright, we're talking about some crazy moon landing.
Crazy moon landing.
Are they real? Are they not? Oh, lots of
Yeah, rough. That's it.
And then you know, it's not only the moon landing.
By the way,
some other things.
Bro,
who
don't
decided to
leave,
leave the
can't-
cameraman back? Like, who filmed it leaving the moon?
Cameraman's still there.
That's my big question. Who decided to leave the cameraman behind? That's messed up.
So,
It's one thing if you go to the store and you leave homie back, or you know, you go to like the mall and you leave him behind. He can at least hitch a cab. But damn, to leave homie on the moon, that's insane. That's not right.
Yeah, that's like next level.
That's
You got
messed
canned
up.
Food up there. Some
Like-
myths say that he's still there, bro.
Like,
Bro,
what was
for
he
real.
just gonna wait for like the next spaceship to something to come? Like, yeah, don't worry,
He's just
guys.
standing there waiting.
Head out. I'll make sure the cameras are all wrapped up, and I'll just hitch the next spaceship that comes by. Like, what?
Come back.
We sacrificed.
Yo, he sacrificed his life without even knowing it.
Let's not even talk about the nukes. Let's not even talk about those.
Bro left his iPhone with the camera on.
He left the camera.
Yeah.
Do I still use Project X? Yep, I'm using them right here. He was the third. Yeah, they set up the camera all right.
Yo, are we taking a trade here or am I wasting my time?
I don't know, brother. You tell me that. I'm never wasting my
kidding, bro.
time with the
That's
TT
what-
crew.
That's what the chat be saying, bro.
You acting like chat right now, bro. What's going on? You starting to
Brother,
quake?
it's a troll, bro.
The Quakers are rubbing off on you.
It's a troll, my guy.
Like, yo, lights fire in the building. There he is. How are you, brother?
What up, Lights Fire?
Lights fire,
Sacrifices had to be made. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think is that it? Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah,
bro,
this price
stick
action
around,
is trash here today. John, I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know
John.
what's going on, man. John wants to stay around, but watch out for Pac-Man, boys and girls. He is out.
I'm kidding, bro. I don't want to stay.
He's looking for them pips.
Let me just stop.
Pips on pips on pips. Yeah, I think that'll do it. We'll end the week here pretty good. All green for the most part here. Very good week. Just one little day. 22,000 here. About like 6,000 over on Top Step. So like a $7,000 week here. Hopefully we can secure another one day. Once we get one more day at 150, we can take a payout if I want on Top Step. But probably will look to build that account up to like 10 grand and. Yeah, I think I can take a payout here on top one today or something like that too. So I think that's it. Anybody else got any questions before we head out? It's we got the weekend in front of us, so if you have any questions, we might as well ask them now, so that way you're not pondering upon them all weekend. If not, then we out of here. Let's see, barcode. Yep, barcoding.
Get out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Okay, cool. Everyone have a great weekend then. Yeah, everyone have a great weekend. Enjoy. We will be back on Monday. We'll see you guys in the webinar tomorrow. Everyone in the clubhouse. See you guys on the Webby, and everybody else. We'll see y'all back here on Monday. We hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy it. Go look at where those red days are coming and stop the leakage this weekend. And we'll see you guys back on Monday. All right? No L's, baby.
Yes, thank
Johnny
you for having us
Gems.
here.
Magnus.
See y'all. See
you guys
John,
later.
everyone.
Chat.
Catch y'all.
Love y'all for real.
Peace, chat.
Yeah.
Peace.
Have a great day. Peace. Later, chat. Adios, amigos. We gone.
All in the chat. It's like a home run straight off of the bat. Lion, the shooter, the cat out the bag. I can't dilute it, I'm bringing the facts like I was lost, but now I'm found. Trapped in darkness till you came around. Broken chains all falling to the ground. We ain't taking no L's. No, 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 no. Saints breaking out of seals. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, he ain't taking no L's. The victory is already won. 3 days in the ground in the kingdom. It gun wild, just wait around when he
ain't told you to run, told you to run. Run the race at the pace that you're supposed to. Break through and there's nothing that it won't do. Broken chains are falling to the ground. We ain't taking no L's, no, 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 no. Safe breaking out of cells. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Ayy, we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. No, no L's. No, ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's.
Tell them how it is, I don't beat around the bush. Yeah, made it look easy, wasn't easy as it looks. Nah, hill got steep, we ain't need a little push. Back up, hard to believe you can see under the hood. Go ahead and look, yeah, let's go. Roll up in a new one, sounding like a bazooka. See me and they froze, I'm calling the whip Medusa. Willy Wonka paint, they saltier than Veruca. Even with a new tux, promise it wouldn't suit ya. Whoa, put my family on the payroll, I can't do this on my own.
Said they had a message for me, told them leave it at the tone.
Nowadays I spin the globe just to see where I should go.
Hey, the kid is hopscotching, doing numbers on the road. Doing numbers at the shows, put your number in my phone. I don't miss, I just reload. If I did, I might explode. Got the glue up on the door, guess I'm sticking to the code. Think I need it, but I don't. Got these bars all in the whip, yeah, it's like I'm on patrol. Got my hand on everything, it's never out of my control. They've been giving me some praise. If you do, I'm not opposed. Not the one that you should worship, I got someone you should know.
Tell them how it is, I don't beat around the bush. Yeah, made it look easy, wasn't easy as it looks. Nah, hill got steep, we ain't need a little push. Back up, hard to believe you can see under the hood. Go ahead and look, yeah, let's go.
Pull up in the old one, looking like I'm a no one. I don't got a dress to impress, they already know us. Know a couple cold ones, take one to no one. Only ever call when they need me, I ain't a tow truck.
Heard you got 2 favorites in your phone cause you don't have time.
One is for my girl and the other for the tax guy.
Multi-million ops and megabytes, you know I'm that guy.
Probably got 100 milli sitting on a flash drive.
Whoa, yeah, this got me in the zone. Now I'm coming for the throne. Guess I must have overthrown. Now they blowing up my phone while me tossing them a bone. Everything they getting told, always going over heads. Damn, must have overthrown. Hesitating, no I don't. On my feet are never cold. Even when the ground is froze, I'ma keep them on their toes. They been giving me some praise. If you do, I'm not opposed. Not the one that you should worship, I got someone you should know. Tell them how it is, I don't beat around them. One girl really understand me. 2 phones, this one for the family. 3 cars, none of them a Camry. Foresight, even when I can't see. Let's go, hey, yeah. Count me out, now I'm counting up. Want me down for the count, but I'm rounding up. Up the mountain, what you mean I don't amount to much? Copy everything I do, I show them how it's done. Talking on my name, that's the usual. Ooh. Don't like what I'm doing, that's okay, the feeling's mutual. I don't want these people at my funeral. Nah, smiling to my face, the way you hate is inexcusable. Ooh. No security, this on attack, dog. This really the view, it's not a backdrop. It's not. This really the show, it's not a flash mob. It's not. Getting lapped, yeah. Did it off a laptop. Ooh. One girl really understand me. 2 phones, this one for the family. 3 cars, none of them a Camry. Foresight, even when I. Whoa. Alright, let's do it. Dad said don't hold back, go get that, don't hesitate. Mom said just step back and slow it down, go meditate. Told myself stay humble, don't say it all with your chest out. But my girl keeps on telling me that I'm the best out. Lot of plates I keep spinning, can't stop. Lot of stakes rise, I keep winning. Blindfolded, find a way, wave high and just keep grinning. No time for the minor things, do a lot of things. When you write the bio, please don't forget you better hyphenate that. Look, pure town and no payola. Take over like Jehovah. Hit the NASDAQ, race over. Brakes broken, I ain't slowing. Outshining, no change showing. 4 clubs, I ain't folding. Beating me, you got a better chance of getting Drake listening to Daytona. 2C slide in the DMs, we started off on the right foot. What a time to be alive, been seeing my future, my life good. Couldn't duplicate what I'm doing even if you took my rhyme book. My mind took me all the way, straight line moving like my rook. I'm playing chess and I do not check on my mates, cause I don't have time for no friends. I know it's bad, but all my priorities shifted when I saw what I had on hand. I got a window that's not gonna be open forever, so I gotta take what I can. I cannot be shaking hands, I guess we'll see who's around at the end. People say I lack empathy, but I don't care how they feel. Don't hit me up on some let's work fam, I'm trying to build. Corny Cox in a video, everybody thought that I signed a deal. Did that with no manager, let alone a label. I'm behind the wheel, I got one hand up on the steering wheel, other hand up on the rear view. Cause on one hand I need tunnel vision, other hand I need a clear view. Of my peer group when I pass them up, don't go try testing me. W's I stack them up like the logo for the wrestling. Wait, I can make a whole album without ever leaving my bedroom. Microphone with an interface and a MacBook I let loose. Never let nobody hold me up, I do the hard work. If the artist wanna take too long, I know Photoshop, I'll do the artwork. Big on myself, yeah, shout out to Russ, I did it myself. Heaven on earth, giving them hell, keeping it light, tipping the scale. Been making noise like ringing the bell. They know the time, I'm ringing the bell. Name getting round, it's ringing the bell. I'm ending the round, I'm bringing the boiling hot, 100 degrees. Just keep it moving, there's nothing to see. Rolling the dice, told them the price. They waited a week, so I doubled the fee. Close to my goal like a puck in the crease. Ownership, baby, no nothing is lease. Talk all you want, it means nothing to me. They throwing me shade, I'm loving the breeze. Ooh, you on the way out, I'm on the way in. I'm at the fight, you at the weigh-in. All of my family really gon' make it, that's where they're the weigh-ins. Mission complete, I don't fold till I get it. Patient with time and I know when I'm ready. Still got a way to go hold the confetti. You know what they say about slowing and steady, but Dad said don't hold back, go get that, don't hesitate. Mom said just step back and slow it down, go meditate. Told myself stay humble, don't say it all with your chest out. But my girl keeps on telling me that I'm the best out.
All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Wow, hey, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't fill them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 1842, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the 4th spot. Been in this position, ain't a short stop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, counting went exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted and we got it ish. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. Listen, not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.